June. Today is June 12th, 2019. My name is Kettlaine HR+. I'm a student in the associate of our program with College for America at Southern New Hampshire University. And I'm conducting this interview as part of my academy work. This recorded interview will be submitted for College for America so that my work as an interview can be evaluated. This recording will be issued solely for this purpose. Do you have any questions?
No questions.
Do you give consent to the interviewer and recording?
Yes. I, Wes, give my informed consent to participate in this interview to be recorded and used as part of the student's academic evaluation.
Hi. Okay, well, how are you doing today?
Not too bad, Kayla. Thanks for seeing me.
Okay, glad to see you. Could you please tell me about this conflict? What happened exactly?
So, basically last week, we were supposed to have a huge department meeting at work. This meeting was scheduled on a Friday, right? It was supposed to be at 11 a.m. I was getting all my things ready the night before for this 11 a.m. meeting. I had left it at around 8 p.m. the previous night, and my boss, after I had left for the workday, changed the meeting so that it was the next day at 8 a.m. And I didn't see that this had happened in time. I had thought it was still going to be at 11. So by the next day, when I came into work, I had missed the meeting, and a lot of very important ideas that I was responsible for didn't get presented because I wasn't there. And since this happened, my boss has been very angry at me, and our relationship has not been good ever since. So that, in a nutshell, is the big problem I'm wrestling with.
Okay. Wes, have you experienced that before?
My boss and I have had conflicts in the past, but never at this bad of a level. This is definitely the worst problem that he and I have had. We've had miscommunications in the past, but this is like the most serious issue that we've run into. In the past, when I've had issues with him, we've been able to talk it out on the spot and express our differences and address the miscommunication. But this time around, we haven't even talked since this happened. So, at this point, it's been about a week, and, I haven't even talked to my boss about the situation yet. He just sent me a very stern email, and then when I responded, he didn't respond, so it was just a big miscommunication at the moment.
Well, I understand that. Has anyone you work with experienced this?
It's a good question. I have colleagues who have had their own problems with him. He can be a little bit difficult to work for. Most of the time, he's very fair. But I've had a few other colleagues have problems with him, but I'm not sure that they were ever this bad. Some people have had their disagreements with him. 2 years ago, I had a colleague leave the company due to ongoing disagreements with him. But in terms of just one-off situations, this is probably the worst that I've experienced since my time there.
Okay. Were there specific things that led up to this conflict?
Yeah, I think one of the things that helped brew the conflict was that we do so much email and text message at work that we never really talk face-to-face on the job. So I think during the week when we were getting ready to present on Friday, and a lot of emails were being sent back and forth, dozens and dozens and dozens of emails. The most important things about the rescheduling, and that it was going to take place at a different time were never communicated face to face. So when the time came, he just scheduled the meeting for a different time on our calendar. There was no verbal communication. And when you do everything on email, things tend to get lost in translation. It's easy for important details to slip through the cracks. So I think the fact that so much was going on and we never talked face to face were two of the biggest problems here. You know.
Do you have any idea how you are going to resolve this problem?
Well, yeah. I mean, at this point, I think what has to happen for us to move forward is that I have to have a one-on-one, face-to-face discussion with him. I think that way we can address everything that went wrong. We can map out, what the miscommunication was. And we can plan, to move forward so that this doesn't happen again. I think the only way we can get all of those details out on paper and present it in a way that's productive is if we meet face to face. So I'm thinking that this week, I'll try to reach out and schedule a time to meet one-on-one, and then hopefully we can address this, discuss it, and then put it behind us.
Okay. Thank you for coming, Wes.
Thank you very much for having me.
If anything can I help?
Yeah.
Let me know.
We'll certainly do.
Okay.
Thank you, Kettlaine.
Nice meeting you.
Bye-bye.
What do you think?